What are we?
Hello, white friends.
Hello, white friends. What are we? What were we doing? We were all talking in the inn.
Well, I'm happy to rest up for the night, guys, because I'm fresh out of.
Last I remember, you were talking about some kind of crime, but I missed what you were saying before it. So, committing some crime or something, was it? Or finding out the local laws.
We're not going to commit the crime, but we'll convince others to do so for
I
us.
see.
What would be considered a very low grade, not worthy of usually bodyguards even bothering crime? Like James,
Littering.
that sort of level of thing. Littering.
Yeah.
Okay, well I'll do that. I'm gonna go get a bottle of beer.
No! Don't do that. I think I have an even better idea.
Guys, listen. I'm pretty well rehearsed in breaking the law.
Okay.
And I'm pretty good at finding people who break the law.
I think you just dropped a bomb like no one knew about.
Oh.
What?
And how do you know
What do you
this?
mean? I don't understand. Can you explain?
Well, it's just something that I've been part of over my years. Anyway,
In what way?
you want me
Are you a
to
criminal?
go out and find some of the criminals of this town.
It's
How
alright.
do you
I
know
can
so
use
much
my
about
I
criminals?
can use my magic to implicate people in petty crimes.
That might be a bit mean, though.
Oh, they won't mind.
Those of the criminal underworld have a particular way of talking, and we can discuss things quite
We?
openly.
You act as if you're
Are
one
you
of
in
them.
a criminal organisation or something?
So what she is?
Dabbled.
This is the most amount of words I've heard come out of her mouth in a long time.
I take a long time to trust.
The last time someone spoke this much who didn't used to, they were they disappeared. Edric.
Hoodrick?
Who's Edric?
The one who is dodgy.
He's the guy that kept us waiting outside the gate of the city for 3 weeks.
That one tasted good.
I heard he was editing or something.
Something like that.
His phone's dead, I don't know.
He would have told me, but his phone conveniently died.
What is this phone thing you talk of? I have no such knowledge of such things.
It's like a piece of stone with an apple.
Carved buttons.
It's a bit like that iPad thing I was talking about last time. It's a genius invention.
Is this the apple on the rock?
Yeah, that thing. It's going to be worth several silver one day. Can we? So what you're trying to say is you want to go out and find loads of fellow criminals, and and basically find out what's going on around here. Is that what you're trying to say, Miri?
Well, if I can help, then I might as well try.
I'm down for that. That sounds funny. That sounds funny.
So you're going to convince a seasoned criminal to commit a crime in front of the guards so we can watch?
No, I'm going to ask him questions about why.
Oh,
If there's
okay.
a criminal world, and this is the poorest area, then there's going to be something here. I'm going to ask him questions about why. I'm not going to get anyone into trouble.
Why would he answer you?
I trust you to do this. Let's see what the criminals have to say.
Well, either way, we're going to find out what you're either going to commit. You're basically going to be committing a crime and admitting to being a criminal to somebody. So either way, we're going to see what's going to happen. So let's sit and watch.
I would best be careful about it.
Yeah, I mean,
This
if
will
you
make
get into
stinks.
trouble, just do the alert call that you got me to do. That worked like a charm.
Cuckoo.
Yeah, just do cuckoo and we'll come and rescue
Yeah,
you.
okay.
It was not a mitigated disaster when we did that last.
No. It all turned out all right in the end. Just
Apart
six.
from those 6 people who died.
Yeah. Well, it would have been a lot more without that cuckoo. So, right, go for it, Miri.
We
Can I
need
hold
an
up?
escape plan.
Yeah, I run out of spells, guys. I can't do my invisibility thing, so can I go to have a nap quickly?
Yeah, how long does it take for us to get the invisibility and all our spells back?
8
Josh?
hours. 8 hours of uninterrupted rest.
Maybe
What
we
time-
should just go to sleep tonight and do this tomorrow.
Well, the thing is,
Well, let me just go and see if I can find anything out.
Okay, I'm going to stay here and get 8 hours rest. Exactly.
You'll
yeah,
I'm gonna go down for a drink. Anyone joining?
Mary, do you need
I'm gonna
any
rest.
assistance or anyone to accompany you to watch your back?
It'll be fine. I'm probably better on my own.
Alright, in that case, I'm going for a drink.
Okay. So, Chris, what do you do?
I'm going to do a bit of meditation thinking and see if I think of any genius ideas, and then go to sleep.
Okay, if you
Comes up with
if you
nothing.
think of any really cool ideas in real life, let me know.
No, I mean, like I'm gonna do an Arcana, see if I can level up 10 times or something. I don't know.
No, you don't.
Can
You most certainly don't.
I roll persuasion on you?
No.
Oh. Okay. What about insight? Can I just sort of, can I like look back? Do I have like a freak memory so I can look back on my day and then and sort of do a perception check retrospectively and sort of be like, oh, that, like, when people suddenly sit there at supper and be like, oh my god, that man had no eyes.
Not unless as a person, human being yourself, you can think of anything like that. You are not. You
But
are
you-
dragonborn, but you are not dragon. Dragons have higher intelligence. They would be able to do things like that. You do not have that power.
Did anything in my day seem, that I missed, like, that you didn't describe, seem a bit odd, but I didn't really.
It's up to you to decide, really. You met your first dragonborn today. That's pretty strange.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I'll go to sleep with memories of my first dragonborn friend / wife.
If you rub one out, I swear to God.
I can't rub one out. I've got a chilly hand. It doesn't work.
He's cold-blooded, so I don't think it would work with it.
I don't fucking know, dude. I'm not even going into.
Jennings, you know that book you need?
Doesn't exist in 5th edition. There's no dragonborn in it. Got him.
Yeah, but
You're not-
it exists in a 3.5, so you could
Ugh, I don't even want to think
change
about
the
it. I don't want to think about it.
Dragonborns lay eggs.
I guess so.
Yes. Because dragonborns come from
Tieflings
eggs.
lay eggs, or are they
No,
just
tieflings are. Yeah, no,
They're
they're,
mammals
mammals.
don't know.
they're like actual mammals?
Tieflings are like demon spawn-ish, but they,
Yes.
they reproduce the exact same way as most mammals do.
Oh, they can actually reproduce in this. That's
I
cool.
don't see why not. There's no rule saying they cannot.
Sweet. They couldn't in 3.5.
So is there specific rules? There's no specific thing that says they
Oh no,
cannot.
no, I was just saying that's 3.5, but they couldn't because they were all infertile.
Oh, is it?
They're
No.
demons.
No, it doesn't-
Demons can only be created.
I'm pretty
That's,
sure.
that's really cool.
I'm
They
pretty
can
sure.
now.
I'm pretty sure it doesn't say that, but I'll double check. I'll have a quick skim through.
Hey, you never know.
But I didn't read anything about. To be honest, I didn't see anything about reproduction in any of it, which is strange because that's mostly part of the game, right?
Yeah.
That's what most people try to do in this game all the fucking time.
Really?
All the fucking time. Everyone's always trying to get laid in this game.
Not me
I'm
yet.
not.
Not you yet.
I'm guessing a lot of the players of D&D don't get laid much in real life, so
Yeah,
it's
so they
probably.
try and get through with other things.
It's true. That's why I play it. That's what I go to school for, man. I'm trying to find myself a little bit of a floozy on the side to make Kate jealous.
Well, you found her. Her name's Carver, and she's a golden dragonborn. Have fun.
And it's Dodger's imagination that you're going to try and have.
And worse,
You-
Dodge's voice.
You do not want to even delve slightly into my imagination and brain.
Why is there this much butter?
Why is it obsessed with my anus?
Anyway, so what is the plan? So Kriv and Edric go to sleep. Hanimar, Kiara, Miri, you go downstairs to drink. Situation's exactly the same as before. People are, drinking and talking amongst themselves.
Are there any
I don't
dwarfs?
downstairs to
There are a
drink. I actually-
few dwarfs, female. There's a couple male dwarfs as well. They seem like, unfortunately for you, they kind of seem like the non-rugged type, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, but they're still dwarfs,
They
right?
are still dwarves, yeah.
I'll get out my little card, just check it still says the right things,
Yeah.
and then I'm gonna go and give it my best leer.
Give it my best layer. Describe this action, please.
I'll use my standard line. Have you ever been up a mountain? Would you like one in you?
All of them say no, and then
Please, I get to at least roll.
oh, okay, fine.
That natural 20 though, Jennings. Every now and then it comes. What do you want? Is it just straight charisma, or do you want
Persuade or listen?
persuasion? There it is. How many times do you want it? How many are there?
One. You get one. Oh, well, got it. Yeah, they kind of they appreciate. They kind of say thank you for the drinks, and ask for your name.
I am Hanimar of the Clan Ironside. And then I'll strike a heroic dwarf pose.
They kind of nod and they give they give you their names, but they're unimportant because who gives a fuck. Yeah, and they ask you to come and sit and drink with them.
I'll introduce Kiara and Miri.
Kiara, you're introduced to 4 dwarves, 2 men, 2 women. Oh, well, two men, 2 male, 2 female.
2 females, so I get another roll.
No, that you get 1 roll. Are you kidding me?
There's 2 people.
So,
Yeah, but
I
one
only
first
focus on one
impression,
at a
Hannibal.
time.
come on then, Joe. Roll another one just in case.
Yeah, but I get another round of drinks, you see, Kiri. Oh wow, that's even worse.
You haven't rolled it. Oh dear God. Yeah, no, you're not coming off very well in this one.
Strike out.
Diggle seemed to help you out a lot last time. But yeah, no, they're happy to talk to you and things. You sit around. It's a conversation. It's not very interesting, not really. Just kind of.
Fine.
What do you want? What do you want to ask?
I'm going to ask in straight Dwarvish, what the hell is going on in this town, and do you live here?
We live here. What do you mean?
I kind of look around and kind of go, why is there no bar fight in the bar?
Why would there be? We're civilized people.
Give them the leer.
Okay.
And can I make a investigation to see if they're hiding anything?
It's a natural 20. They don't really seem to be. They're kind of just. Yeah, they're kind of curious as to what you mean. Why is there a bar? Why is there no bar fight? They're kind of like, why
This
would
town
there
doesn't
be?
seem normal. It just seems a bit strange.
Kind of depends on the towns you've been to, I suppose.
Every town I've been to. Everywhere has something weird going on. Nothing. Nowhere is perfect.
Yeah, I suppose. We kind of, try and be more civilized in Miklagard. This is it's a well guarded area. It's it's well defended. We like to try and keep crime out of the way. Ever since the last kind of major crime outsprung here around 50 years ago or so.
Oh, what happened?
The town kind of became inwardly, it was kind of built on a layer of deception, kind of like an underworld of crime. That was
How did the town get rid of it?
well, as you can see, it's now been put under heavy guard. We're happier this way. It works out a lot better. We can walk freely and do fair tradings and work and earn a decent wage without being undercut by crime worlds and things where people just abuse you and kill for seemingly no reason and money. And then it's been nice. It's kind of been freeing and liberating to
Must have been quite an undertaking to rid the city of its underworld.
it
Blood
was
in the
yes.
streets, sort of thing.
Sorry.
Blood in the streets.
Yeah, they were kind of run out really. All of these do-gooders over
Good
time.
drainage system, yeah.
Yeah, you could say that. Yeah. Yeah, they were kind of run out after. Fuck. Oh, I had his name written down, and now it's gone. Where is it? Give me a minute. Sorry. Pause. Wait. Pause. Where are you? This is not smooth. Oh my god, where are you? Okay, whatever that'll do. Yeah, so, where was I? Yeah, they were all kind of, these, low lives and the thieves and brigands of town were run out when Olavan, he came and, well, he kind of liberated the town with the help of his, like, elite team and guards, and then left the nobles in charge, and they've done a pretty good job ever since to keep the crime level at, well, basically nothing. You don't really see... I mean, if you've walked around town, you'll see that there seems to be no crime here. It's been...
No undesirables whatsoever.
On the surface, I believe not, and to be honest with you, as you can tell by looking around, we live and work in the poorest part of town, but we earn a fair wage for what we do. I mean, I'm a simple baker, and my brother here, he's just a labourer, but we earn a fair wage, and we can feed ourselves and carry on with no proper trading skills, and we seem to do okay, which was way better than before with our parents and things. They would work hard and get nowhere because the criminals from before would take away.
But what about beggars? They're not criminals, they're just people with no homes. Where are they? You're telling me there are no poor people?
They are, they're dealt with.
That is probably the most ominous thing anyone has ever said. What does that even mean?
Well, they are unsightly on the town, you see, so they are either thrown out or, well,
No, go on, say it.
Well, they're basically thrown out or killed.
So you're murdering people?
Well, I'm not murdering anyone. I'm just a simple baker.
You just said you're murdering people. You're living in a system that is allowing people to be thrown out. You're cowards, every single one of you.
He kind of like leans in closer and says, "Whoa, keep it down. I mean, you don't want to cause any trouble."
Do I not?
No.
Don't tell me what I do and don't what I want to do.
I'm gonna try and put a restraining hand on Hanamar's arm and say, Hanamar, remember the plan. Chill out.
I need to punch something. I'm gonna go up to my room. I'll be back in a second.
Okay, you go back up to your room.
I take an axe to the bed and then come back down.
Hey, I'm on that bed.
Yeah, that's true. There's a Diggle and a crew sleeping in that bed right now.
I'll miss them.
Okay, you hit the bed with an axe and feathers spew everywhere.
Dude, my uninterrupted sleep. What the fuck?
Don't worry, you'll be fine. Go back to sleep. It's only been a couple of minutes. I'll go back down.
I was just rainbows. Really fun.
And then I'll just sit back down and smile.
Cool. You sit back down and smile, and they kind of, carry on drinking. Say, "Oh, thank you for the drinks, by the way. If we haven't said thank you already, it's very kind."
That's fine.
Okay, we'll leave you there for a minute. Miri.
Yeah.
What do?
I left the pub.
Yep.
And I'm just kind of wandering around the streets.
Mm-hmm.
Can I find another pub?
Yep.
That's looking in the poorest area.
In the poor area, what should we call it? The
Pig's Ear.
The Pig's Ear. That'll do. Yeah, you arrive in the Pig's Ear pub. It's a similar kind of setup. There are people drinking all over. This one's a little bit smaller, so there are a few guards here. Fewer guards here, but they're still around.
Is there anyone that looks slightly dodgy?
Define dodgy.
Anyone who might understand thieves' cant?
Why don't you spit it out and find out?
Right, can I start?
Who are you going up to?
I don't know. Who's in the room? What sort of people are in the room?
Oh, it's mostly humans. The city is mostly humans. Humans populate most of the place. To be honest with you. Few elves, not many. There's only a couple probably. Few dwarves, few halflings, some gnomes. The bartender is a quite fat man.
Okay. I'm going to go up to the bartender.
Okay.
Can I ask for a drink?
Yes.
Ask him how he is. Start a bit of a small talk.
Sure. He says, "Yeah, no, business is
Thieves' cant.
Yes. So you ask for a drink. Business is good. You start trying to weave the language of thieves' cant in and amongst conversation. There doesn't seem to be any kind of pickup from him.
Okay. Is anybody else looking at me or noticing anything?
Not that you can see, no.
Cool. Can I ask the bartender where could I find the Merchant Arms?
The Merchant Arms, that is in the Merchants District. The pub in the Merchants District. It's probably the biggest one, to be honest with you.
Oh, how far away would that be?
Well, if you go back into the Merchants District, he directs you. It's probably about an hour-ish away from, like, through walking. It's kind of in the centre where you were, but a bit further towards the wall.
Okay.
Oh, my nose.
Right, well, can I drink my drink, say thank you, and go and find the Merchant Arms?
Sure. You travel, and you travel some more. You eventually come to, after, kind of being directed a bit more when you get there by a few people, you come to the Merchant Arms. It's like a 2-story pub. It's quite a large one. Well, I don't know, probably 3 stories, I'd say, to be honest with you. Yeah, quite large. There's people, like, if you enter, there's people inside. A lot of these people seem to be traders. They all kind of, seem to be talking about how their days went for money-wise. Again, guards on the entrance, guards inside, kind of be posted.
Don't recognise.
Sorry?
Is it anyone I recognise?
Who have you met so far? Blacksmith. I see what you're saying. No.
Okay. Right, well, I'll grab a drink from the bar and I will go and sit at a table
Mm-hmm. Okay.
in a corner.
You go and sit at a table in the corner. How long for?
Hour.
Okay. The pub is, it's fairly, it's a lot of talking going on.
Can I listen to what sort of talking is going on?
It's literally, people talking about, what they can trade with each other the next day and things, how their days went for money making, where they've been, stories of local things that have been happening throughout the town. For example, you hear that the town of Horgan had some of their people taken by bandits, and some local heroes came and rid them of that. There's also talks of town to west. Oh my god, why is the map so small? Orburn, the town Orburn, spelled Orburn, has also kind of had the similar kind of thing, and again a local band of heroes has taken down some bandits there as well. The bandit kind of the bandits being popular around this area has been known for a while, but they're just saying, they're being pushed back. It's going quite well.
Okay.
As many of the merchants know, there is kind of a bandit infested. Is that a word for people like area? So that's why they get guards and things like that, and hire people to guard their carts. Also, there are a few, not many, but there are a few people who are blatantly bodyguards who are just sat with their merchants, kind of sipping their drinks and not really saying anything.
Yeah. Okay. Did anything interesting happen?
No, not really.
Alright, I'll get another drink and I'll sit there for another hour.
Okay. But again, nothing interesting happens. We'll go back quickly to Hanimar and Kiara. What do?
Well, we're waiting for Mary to return, so...
Are you continuing to drink, or are you going to sleep, or
I'll say that's up to you, really. I'll say that's up to Kiri.
No, that's up to you.
No, I said Kiri.
Kiara.
Sorry, I don't know where I've got Kiri from.
It's like Mary, but with a K.
Mary.
It's Mary and Kiri. Whoa.
So, it's up to you. Do you want to go? You done here?
I'm done here.
You go. I'll wait up.
Okie doke.
Okay, so Kiara goes to bed. Hanimar.
I'll just sleep. So I'm just if I fall asleep, I fall asleep.
Sure. So you kind of just drink and
grouch a lot.
Yeah, that's fine. So, you drink and grouch a lot. Standard Hanimar day. Miri, you are.
Yeah, sorry.
You are in this. You're in the Merchant Arms. There seems to be, there's a few people coming in and out, but nothing, nothing major, if you know what I mean. Nothing that you're specifically looking for.
Right. Okay. Right, well, I guess I better leave then. Can I go back to the poor bit and find another pub there?
Another pub there?
Yeah.
What, one's different
Or
to
an alleyway or something. Can I find an alleyway where there might be, like, someone hiding in an alleyway?
No.
Don't know. Can I just go back and kind of have a sneak around and see if I find anyone I might be able to talk to?
Sure. You kind of go back to the pure area, so it's starting to get quite dark now. You walk back to like the poor districts. Most of the alleyways are quite well lit. There doesn't seem to be anyone skulking around in the alleyways or anything like this. Occasionally, guards walk past and look down and things, and you walk into a few of them as you're walking down.
Okay. Okay. Well, I'll go back to our pub then.
Okay. And you're just going to go to sleep?
Well, I'll see Hanema in the bar and tell him.
Oh yes, you will. Of course, it's Hanema.
That I couldn't find anything. There was no one around who would possibly look like a member of the criminal underworld, which is quite strange. There was no one who was kind of a bit sneaky.
Well, we've discovered that the town seems to do away with its undesirables in a very nasty way.
That explains a lot then.
Oh, you're so nasty.
Oh, it's so nasty and horrible. Why
God.
would you do this?
Whilst I'm talking to Hanema, is there any chance that I can kind of use Steve's cant?
Mm-hmm. Hanema, she is talking to you quite,
But to the barman. Maybe Hanema knows Steve's cant, I don't know.
Yeah, if you're speaking to Hanema, you hear Miri kind of says things to you, but she says things like quite weird. She kind of like goes on more than like this is way more than you've heard Miri talk before. She's like, how did you get on? Yeah, well, it was okay. I was walking around and trying to find people, and she just like keeps talking for a while. It doesn't seem. It's just really strange to you.
I will just go with it because she's clearly up to something.
Mm-hmm. And Miri, there seems to be no response to
Response at all.
no.
Okay. Right. Well, in that case, I will bid good night to Hanema and go and sleep.
Cool. Hanema, do you sleep too?
Yeah, I'll just kind of crash where I fall.
Cool. You all sleep. You wake up, reset all your stuff. You get your spells and etc. Any stuff you get half your hit dice, but no one's used any, and you'll go back to full HP if you are not already.
Yeah.
And it is a new day in the town of Miklagard.
Now we can conquer it.
Alright, I
We will
attack.
Try.
Okay, guys. You all awake?
Sorry. Can I ask a question? Do we know who is the kind of ruler of Miklagard?
You haven't heard the story, but
So then-
Hanima and Kiara have been told that a man called Olavan, we'll go Olavan, I like that one better. A man called Olavan was kind of like the instigator of liberating the town. You're not sure if he still rules it, because what they were told was that it was handed over to like some nobles and they were given, they'd done quite well to see that it still remains that way, but that's all you know so far.
Okay. So, guys, what did you find out last night?
Well, if I'll fill in that story more or less, and that they're murdering all the poor.
That's one way to do with them.
I kind of give him the look that says, "Just don't say it. Don't say any more."
All right. Did we find our person to commit a crime? What's going on there?
Unfortunately, Miri was unsuccessful in locating the criminal underworld, which is yet another sign that there's something weird going on here.
There's nothing.
Right. Okay. Well, I've got a date with a dragon, so I better go and eat some breakfast because I've got to be on my best form.
Kriv,
Yeah.
this is going to be very, very hard for you. Can you subtly
Yeah.
ask her if she knows anything?
Yeah. Well,
Kriv. Our actual, genuine lives depend on this.
I was going to say, I think
Be
we should
subtle.
probably think of an escape plan as well if things do go tits up.
No. Trust me, I'm on this one. Don't worry, guys. I've got.
Kriv, before you go, no dragon pictures on your hand. That's not subtle. It's just strange.
If
And no
things
telling
do
her you're
go
trying to
wrong,
be subtle.
do we want to set a place that we can all meet if we have to run?
Yes.
We can hack our way out the gates if need be, or
We can't hack our way out the gates. There's guards everywhere.
Should we say meet at the next town north?
sewers.
We could go through the sewers.
Yeah,
not to.
I don't mind.
We've got
really.
quite expensive robes on.
I'll buy
okay.
you some new ones.
I was going to say if we could meet at the next town north if something goes horribly wrong, I'll make my own way there.
How long do we wait for?
A day. Go to the biggest inn, and you'll meet me there if things are to go horribly wrong.
Okay. Well, don't worry, guys. I've got this. And I swag walk out of the room and go downstairs while flicking my cape while smiling at them, kind of like, "Don't worry, guys.
We're doomed. We're doomed.
I've got this."
We're all gonna die.
So can I go downstairs and just like literally as soon as I get to the bottom of the stairs, sort of jump the final step and look around frantically for Dragon Lady?
Sure. You are not greeted by Dragon Lady at all. You are, however, greeted by the same young girl that guided you around the library the other day.
Hello.
Oh, great, it's you. Hi. Carver wanted to speak to you and asked me to come and get you.
Would you like some orange juice?
No, thank you.
Interesting start.
Let's go.
Sure, let's go.
Do you even have oranges?
I was trying to be polite. I was trying to be
Where
like
were you?
you guys.
What if she said yes? You had no oranges. You had nothing.
Okay, let's go. Can I sort of try and like sort of gesture towards the barman to like throw a sausage in my mouth?
Well, that's never a good phrase.
He doesn't. Funnily enough, he doesn't pick up on the read.
Can I be like having like I'm like holding a cylinder sort of object in my hand and sort of getting him to sort of throw it away from himself and then pop it in my mouth like in the air?
No,
Bit in your
because
mouth.
it's not. But because it's not that complex. But it's because it's not that complex. But he does not seem to pick up on the fact that you want him to throw something in your mouth with no words.
Okay, I just gesture sort of. I like sort of bat him away like, oh, don't worry about it, it's cool, and I rush
Maybe we
off
should just
after.
kill ourselves.
He just goes back to whatever the hell he was doing.
I go off with the little girl.
Excellent.
Oh dear.
Again, that's a phrase that never ends well.
Yes. Okay. So you follow the little
And I
girl.
call her Maddie.
What?
What's that? Is that Operation U-Tree? Hi, yeah, we found Elliot.
What's going on? What's occurring?
Can I call her Maddie just as a nickname?
Oh no, she explains. She explains her name is Eloise.
No! Stop it, Jennings. How old is she, by the way?
Oh, she looks to be around 10.
Lead the way, Eloise.
She will, and she leads the way.
Can I sense motive on her, by the
To
way?
catch a predator.
You sense motive on her. She is clearly the most evil thing you've ever encountered. No, there's no such thing as sense motive in this anyway.
Can I do a perception?
Insight,
check?
yes,
Insight. Yeah, I'll do
Sure.
an insight.
sure.
You have no.
She
insight.
seems to not be leading you to her inevitable doom.
I follow her blindly.
Yep, I thought you might. You follow her blindly. What does everyone else do in this situation where Kriv is inevitably going to get you killed?
I suggest to Diggle that we should probably go back to the blacksmith,
Yeah, I'm up for that.
see if we can find our rapiers.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna follow Kriv from a safe distance behind, and he's not gonna spot me. Because I'm gonna be sneaky.
Okay. You follow Kriv from a distance behind.
Do I see her?
It's a really busy town, and it would be incredibly difficult to spot. Plus, I think you're intent on finding your lady friend, are you not?
Yeah. My mind is focused.
Yes.
I am
focused.
utterly besotted.
Arms ready, knees weak, arms are heavy.
Yeah.
Mum spaghetti.
Yeah.
Cool. And then Diggle, what are you doing in this situation, please?
I'm
Hannibal,
going-
what are you doing?
And getting my sword with.
Oh yeah. Hannibal, what are you doing?
Harry.
Spear, so breakfast.
Breakfast beer sound. Hannibal's standard day begins. Ba-da-bum. Diggle Mary, you go back to the blacksmith from before.
Yep.
He says, "Oh, great news! I have actually, I've located where I've located your rapiers. That's great. It was Jack. He had spoken to the blacksmith from Horgan, and here they are. He hands you two very nice and very ornate rapiers.
Thank you very much. Can I give him 10 gold as like a thanks for your troubles?
He says, "Thank you very much."
Can I just flash him a smile?
Sure, you do that. I will add them both to your character sheet. They are extremely nicely looking. They are like, the scabbards are quite like ornate looking, and the blades seem well balanced and sharp enough. I will.
Brilliant.
What are you doing with your old rapiers?
I'll give it to him so that he can do something with it.
Okay, he takes it and says, "Thank you."
I'll keep mine.
Okay, no problem. I'll just add them to
Maybe I
your.
can carry 2 rapiers.
Yeah, Charlie makes himself even more heavy. I will carry everything. Justin.
Cool. Diggle, Mary. Cool.
What do they add?
Sorry.
What do they do for?
Hmm?
Stat wise, what do they do for them?
They are +1 for damage. And a hit. +1 damage.
I think you've done mine wrong, by the way, Dodge.
Let's have a look. Have I? How is this?
On the damage bonus.
Oh, what the hell? Oh yeah, I've done it the long way around. My bad. Oh, no, I'll just change it.
Thank God.
There we go. That's better. Well, where was I? Yeah, so you received them. Miri. Another pack of children runs around.
Oh, for goodness sake.
One of them, it looks to be the exact same little boy from before. How appropriate.
Yeah.
Hands you a note, and it says this.
Yeah.
I'll write it to you.
Around the town to the
Do
ground.
I see this or no?
No. It's like I said. It's hard to see because it's like unless you're specifically looking for it. It's literally
Not
just like a
really,
bunch.
no.
Yeah, it's a bunch of children running around having fun. But this is it's a highly sneaky move. Let's do it then, Kriv. You walk, or you skip, or whatever the hell you do, to towards the library again.
Mm-hmm.
You are greeted outside by Carver. She says, "Kriv, it's great to see you again. We have some talking to do. This is quite the discovery that you've made here, I think."
Is it? Really?
It is, yeah.
No, you're joking with me. Everyone jokes with me. It's just what people do. It's really annoying, but like, please don't joke.
I think you're onto something. Come with me. We'll compare notes, and I'll show you what I've found also while looking at these patterns as well.
Can I really, really silently say you're lovely?
Yeah, sure. I'll roll to see if she hears it in a minute. Give me a sec. Oh god. Oh god, yeah. She blatantly hears it because she kind of does a kind of look away, obviously. Yeah.
So I've actually I want to talk to you about a few. Whilst we're walking, can I talk to her, like, quite openly about? A
Sure.
few
Yeah,
things?
that's fine. Eloise leaves you behind and lets you crack on.
Thanks, Eloise. Can I flip her a silver?
She catches it. Says, "Thank you. I will not do any evil deeds with this. I will not kill anyone."
Right.
She doesn't say that. It's just
Okay.
It's a me and Joe inside joke. Fucking Eloise. Fuck that bitch. The name. Even the name alone brings fear.
Send him in a death.
Yeah.
Can I just pull the helmet off my head, and so she can see my lovely face,
Mm-hmm.
and I say, "What's this?
What's what?
This helmet, this thing. What, do you know what it does? Because I don't. Yeah. I'm a bit nervous. It's really early in the morning. Do you have any sausages or some sort of drink?
No, I have no food. They're not really allowed to kind of eat food here. This is, it's kind of, you don't want to damage the books, if you know what I mean. They're kind of frowned. It's frowned upon.
No.
Come round the corner. Can I facepalm my head at listening in?
Sure.
Can I? Okay, so you do you know what this helmet is? Do you recognise it?
No, not really. No, there are many magical trinkets. That seems to be one, from what I can tell. But I wouldn't be able to tell you what it is unless I gave it further study.
Makes me look rather handsome, don't you think?
It's a bit of a strange relic, but yeah, I can see it has charm. Anyway, moving on to the subject. She kind of leads you to a table and has like all these books laid out and says, "Look, I seem to have found the same kind of pattern in these higher learning books as well."
Okay.
From what I can gather, using all this knowledge and things, it seems that this seems to be some sort of path towards a higher learning of magic. Yeah, there seems to have been some kind of. It kind of looks like a secret order of some description, where people have joined together to go beyond the kind of depths of magic of most, at least mortal people on this earth.
You found this in a day.
I'm quite adept at reading. I have become quite good over the years, but I'd never really noticed it before you kind of pointed it out. Obviously,
That's
I knew
exactly what I thought. I thought that it was a magical order, and that something, although I don't know whether or not it's for good or bad. So this is the major problem I have with telling people about this, is that I feel like something this secret cannot be all for good. Do you agree?
I don't agree. No, it's just magic inherently can be used for either good or bad. It's the same with if you're a skilled blade weaver skilled with a blade, you can use your skills for good or bad. It's I wouldn't say inherently the magic abilities are bad. It's what what you do with it. What you do with your ability, if you know what I mean.
Well, this is quite a discovery then. I mean, obviously, people have got some to hide this from us.
Yes, it's true. Or maybe it is some sort of like a test to see if you can even, if you've been studying enough to even recognise that this is, that you could even be part of this, if you know what I mean. Obviously, This doesn't jump out to many people at all. In fact, talking to some of the other scholars and things, they don't even seem to see the pattern, a lot of the people.
You've spoken to other scholars about this?
Yes, of course. I need to.
Do you trust them?
Of course.
I think that was a bad plan, Carver.
Well, knowledge should be shared. That's just what we do here. We share our knowledge, and using that, we all gain, more insight into how
But
the
you
how
might
this
have
world
put
works.
yourself in danger. I would stop at no length to stop anyone hurting you.
I could definitely take care of myself, Griff. I wouldn't worry about that too much.
Well, everyone I seem to befriend dies.
Okay, well,
Again, I'm going to facepalm my face.
Have you travelled here alone?
No.
No. Well, there we go.
But they're probably going to die.
Why would you say such a thing?
Actually, speaking of which, this is quite a convenient segue. Right.
We're doomed.
Can I whisper?
Sure.
Is there something totally kind of weird about this place?
Kiara, can I get a listen check from you, please? Because obviously
Yes,
you just
of
started
course.
whispering, and see if you hear any of this or not.
Yep. Okay, just get my sheet up. Right now, so I find a listening check.
Oh god, everything's changed and I don't feel the same. Skills. We are gonna go for investigation.
Okie
Wow, really?
Whoa.
It's like he just completely stops talking. It's like
Really?
he's kind of gone in for like the he's gone in and just says nothing. It's kind of an awkward moment.
Oh wow.
It's just open. Like,
That is literally the worst roll you could possibly get of all time. Then Chris, carry on.
Have you? Well, I mean, you've been here for a while, right?
Most of my life, yeah.
Good. Keep it down. Keep it down. Keep it down.
Oh, she's
Can I
whispering.
move closer? Can I try and move behind the stack of books that is surrounding them?
Give me a sneak. But as you do, Elliot, carry on. Chris, carry on.
Do you mean stealth, yeah?
Stealth, sorry, goddamn.
Well,
Okay,
basically,
I'll let you know.
there's no crime here. That is really strange.
Yeah, no, there is no crime here. We, as a city, we've done well to kind of rid the town of most of the crime. That happened when I was fairly young as a scholar, around probably 40 years ago, I imagine, 30 to 40 years ago, maybe 30, probably closer to 30. It was Olavan, a great hero from the Northlands. He helped with a team of a great party of people, liberated this town. It was heavily criminalized and most of it run by the criminal underworld. Even the scholars were fearing. Like, we feared because as much as the guards and things tried to protect us from, it was still difficult and things were getting stolen and sold on, and merchants didn't want to come to our town anymore, and the town was becoming, the city, was becoming more of a just run on criminals, run on a criminal background. But Olavan and a party of great heroes, they came and basically drove most of them out, left it in charge of the nobles of today, and ever since we have been pretty good at keeping out criminals most of the time. A few obviously do slip through the nets from time to time, but then, as you well know, the town is heavily guarded on the entrances and heavily guarded on the inside. I mean, no doubt you have a pass. As do I.
Yeah. I've got a pass. Yeah, don't worry about that. Yeah, I've got one.
As does everyone here. They are required at all times. If a guard asks you for it and he's not happy with it, he will throw you out, or the guards will do worse.
What happens to these criminals?
Most of the time, they are either thrown out, or depending on their criminal act, executed, and dealt with that way. I mean, we don't really have public executions here. It's far too
So who
uncivilized.
decides what's a criminal act or not?
Well, general law, so pretty standard through everywhere. So stealing is a crime, murdering is a crime. I imagine you've lived in civilized society for a little bit. You should know that what deduces a crime and what does not.
Can I look around to see if anyone's listening to see whether or not that would be influencing what she's saying right now?
There are guards here, but she seems to be talking quite openly with you. Doesn't seem to be a problem. The guards are kind of posted quite far away, but she's not trying to make it secretive by the looks of it.
So there's nothing bad going on here. It seems a little bit suspicious. Everyone seems to be very reliant on these guards. I mean, are they ruling through oppression or what?
Not very often the guards actually. Well, like I said, there's not much crime here because of the guard presence. If there is ever a crime, if someone does commit a crime, and it has been known to happen on rare occasion, the guards deal with it swiftly.
Can I do a sense motive on her?
Mm-hmm.
Is that
Which would be it'd be insight. 13. Yeah, she's quite hard to read. She's not like most of the people you've encountered, where they're humans. They're quite they're easier to read. Whereas this is the first Dragonborn you've ever met, so it's kind of a bit difficult to read what she's thinking or saying.
Okay, so I'm gonna now say, well, all right, fine. Well, I trust you. A beautiful thing like you.
Yep. While this is happening, she kind of looks over to Kiara, who has accidentally stumbled over Hey, Pyle goes, oh, hi there.
What
who are
a
you?
lovely library.
Yes. What are you doing here?
I bought you some breakfast, Crib. I saw you left the inn without having any, so here is a berry.
Okay.
You're my
Wow.
fucking hero as well.
I thought you hated me.
No, that's just a front. I couldn't see you go hungry.
Kriv, is this one of your friends? She says, Kara says?
Yes, this is Kiara. She's very fond of our kind, it seems, and she has brought me breakfast.
Oh, and by the way, I can I then greet what's her face, Champagne in
That's
Great
a
lady
stripper name.
Champagne.
That's a stripper name. Yeah, Carver.
sorry, Carver. Can I greet her in dragon language, please?
Oh right, yeah, fine. She speaks back to you and says, "Oh, nice to meet you." Kiara's obviously in the native tongue because it's not a dragon name.
Mm-hmm.
And she says, "Where did you learn a language?" In the same.
I've spent many years studying dragons of all kinds. And particularly the language fascinates me.
I see. What has brought you this kind of this what's the word for this quest for knowledge about the dragons?
I encountered some dragons early on in my life, and they made a lasting impression on me.
You are from Hydron.
Good guess.
Yes, I have heard many stories, and
But I am
yes.
more than capable of separating Dragonborn from bastard, black, red, and various other coloured dragons.
Oh yes, we are completely and utterly unlike each other.
Yes, I was worried for a time, but my studies have confirmed this.
Yeah, no, we are a completely different race from what they are. Yes, it's a horrible thing. In fact, I've heard unfortunate rumours about the East at the moment, currently, from
Nothing like that here, though. This seems like a lovely place.
It is, yeah, it's quite a nice place. Yeah,
Very
I
clean.
I enjoy it.
That's open-eyed stare at her like, yes, this place looks like a lovely place. What are you doing here? You're interrupting my my date. I mean, my discussion with Carver.
Like I said, Kriv, I was just bringing you breakfast, and you're right, I do have an appointment, so I best be on my way.
Sorry, I didn't mean to be rude, but like we've got a lot.
I look at my, I don't know, timepiece and say, oh dear, is that the time? I better be off.
Look at my
Oh, yeah.
look at my portable sundial. Oh, is this the time? Oh God, nothing happened. Yeah, oh God, it's time to go.
Well,
Then I
there we
leave.
go.
You leave. You run away, scarpering.
I'm
Anyway,
sorry about that. That was she's kind like that, kind of sometimes.
that's cool. It's just that's cool. She doesn't say that's cool. She said, "Oh, that's great. It's good to see that at least you have people you've travelled with and seem to care about you, Kriv. That's quite good."
Well, I've got a big heart. I'd love to love with.
God. She seems to be subtly shutting you down most of the time, just kind of laughing.
Anyway, so great. Well, that's good that this place is not, run by a criminal organization ruling you with fear.
Yes, not anymore. It's good to it's good to be free once again. Really.
Yes.
Anyway, back to back to our studies.
So what are we going to do about this then? You're going
Well,
to
it
come
seems
travel with
that-
me, we're going to sort of create a friendship and stay together for a while now.
It seems that this is like a quite secretive organisation, but I'm not sure if it. I'm pretty sure it wouldn't reside in Miklagard. Like I said, it's it's quite hard to keep secrets here, if you know what I mean. But I imagine, this is it's a place of high power. And if this has been noticed, there must be some kind of place where these people must meet or something around here. Let's I'll continue my search anyway and continue to see if I can find anything.
You're welcome to travel with us. I mean, we've got loads of room. We take in anyone. We had this guy who I hated. Like, I really hated him, but he did disappear strangely and mysteriously. But he traveled with us for ages.
Oh right, why was that?
Why was what?
Why did he leave? Why did he mysteriously?
I don't know. Probably he had a bit of an ego complex thing with me. Like he wanted to be the better wizard, and he knew that he couldn't, sort of thing.
Oh, a fellow stutter of magic, is it?
Yeah, he had this problem with books, and he couldn't quite deal with that, so he ran away, really, tail between the legs kind of thing, and yeah, a bit of a pussy, really.
All right. Oh, there's been maybe he's been here. I don't know. There could have been, lots of people come and go. It's quite possible.
Yeah, perhaps.
If he had a problem with books, maybe he came to look. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But like I said, the city's huge. Could have gone anywhere. But
Well,
like I
why
said,
don't
it's Sorry, go on.
Why don't you come with us?
Oh, this is my home. I cannot leave here. I've got many
Please.
duties to do around here.
Okay, well, we can at least be pen pals.
Sure, that's fine. I'd like to hear about your adventures with finding this mysterious order and what you find. But I will continue to search. This could get could be interesting to see where this goes.
So can I get your digits?
My what? Sorry.
Your Raven House address. I don't know. How do you communicate in this part of the world?
Well, we send messages usually. What do you mean?
I would like to know your address, babe.
Do you have the ability to magically send messages to people?
No. Can you teach me?
No.
Okay.
I can send messages to you though.
Perfect. Well, that's all I need.
Okay.
Can I hear your voice?
You can hear it right now.
I don't think you're quite getting what I'm. Don't worry about it. That's
Oh,
fine.
she says, "Oh, I see what you mean," and then she kind of like waves her hand slightly, and she says the exact same thing, but you hear it more in your head.
Ah, this is great. Yeah. I wish I could do that.
God, that broke me. That's broken. Well, yeah, like I said, Craig, I'll continue my research on this. This is interesting, and
Can I pop the berry in my mouth at this point?
Sure, it fills you up, and it is incredibly nourishing.
Oh wow, nice.
It fills you up for, well, it just seems to satisfy all of your needs in one go.
All of my needs in one go.
Well, hunger and thirst, yeah.
Oh right, I was about to say there's one need definitely.
No longer interested in this woman.
Goodbye.
Well,
These berries, where can I get more of?
well, I would. Right, the first step is then I'm gonna carry on reading, and I'll let you know if I find anything else. But do you have any interesting books that you think I would be able to?
Yeah, sure. Take these. Yeah, I basically know these off by heart anyway, and she gives you 3 books of the higher learning books that she was reading, if you know what I mean.
Okay. Well,
She's got there are notes inside them as where she sees the patterns from, so you can see the same
Okay.
kind of things that she was seeing.
Okay. Well, I will bid her farewell, and I will head back to notify my companions then.
Okay. She says, "Bye-bye. I'll speak to you soon, hopefully."
Like, I'll wave at her, like stand there waving, and then just turn on the spot and run.
Yeah, fine. You do that, Pet. You do that, Napoleon.
I just run right back to the pub.
That's fine, Napoleon. You do that. Mary,
Yeah.
what to do?
Well.
Actually, before we do that, we're going to pause for a break a minute because we've got like 20 minutes left. But I'll stop here and then because it makes it an hour. So